Hey guys, it's JQ Crafty. Welcome to another Tuesdays in the Attic. We are on week 21, I believe. Right? Is that what number it is? Let me triple check that. I'm pretty sure it's week 21. Yep. And it is a double page spread, which is awesome. I have the paper pat from Brave and Bold. I really wanted to break into that. I haven't really done that yet. So I'm going to do that. And I bought the ephemera pack and I got the stamp set. I don't know if we'll be using those. We'll see. Maybe to create some clusters and fussy cut or something. So I have the paper pad, and then I have these photos of us at the zoo, and we went to the butterfly exhibit. This was back in 2017, and I have a lot of good photos. So I figured a 2-page spread would be good, and then I'll probably tuck the rest of them either in a pocket page in between. I don't have a lot. The only problem is my pocket pages that go in between are all vertical or horizontal pictures. So, unless I make cards of them, which I might, and I might do that in between the 2-page spread. So we'll see and I will put that in the video if I do it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so let's get started.
Okay, so this collection is super fun. I'm glad I decided to dip into it for this page, or these pages, I should say. So first thing I'm doing is I really liked that actually in the sketch, you can tell everything is framed. So I'm just taking some white cardstock, trimming it down on 3 sides, and then matting it on black cardstock because I'm going to have a lot of pops of black within the entire layout. I'm going to mat all my photos actually onto black cardstock as well. And so this is a little trick I like to do. I just showed it to you. When I have a 2-page layout, if you haven't seen this before or haven't seen me do it before, I get it all lined up and then I washi tape it to the back. So that way when you're doing your pages, your pieces of paper that kind of span across, you can do that without accidentally like having to cut and line them up. You just do it and then later you'll flip it over and cut it apart. It's easiest for me. I like it that way, and then you can see the whole the canvas as a whole. There are sometimes 2-page layouts that they're clearly like 2 separate layouts that like go together, and so then I don't do it. But whenever I have the elements that kind of span across, I do it this way. So I'm matting all my photos, and I actually ended up cutting them down to pretty much the same size. I have a 4x3, I have a 4x4. The other one is not quite a 4x6. It's more like a 4x5.5, and then I did 2 smaller photos to fit that other 4x6 section, which also once again is not quite 4x6, but it works. And I love the way this turns out. Is super cute. It's super fun. Yeah, I really love it. So I'm finishing matting all these photos. It's taking forever. I don't know why I showed you all of this. This is silly. There, I edited some of them out, and it will catch up here in a second. Boom. So now I'm going to start going through the paper pad and figuring out what papers I want to use. It had originally caught my eye to use this paper pad because of this butterfly print. It's so neat. I don't know what else I would use it for, honestly. So I really wanted to make sure I used it for something that really spoke to me. So that's this. I'm sorry, I'm rifling. I'm trying not to be too loud. Okay, so now we're done. So yeah, going through the papers, picking out what I want to use. I end up deciding on, that butterfly paper, and then that paper that looks like a bunch of different animal prints. I thought, perfect, we're at the zoo, this should work perfectly. And then also we'll use that specialty paper I pulled out. That is the black pattern with the orange, yellow something polka dots. That I will have to... Wait, are these kindergarten photos? Ugh, I found more kindergarten photos. That I will have to make sure I... what was I saying? Oh, that I'm going to use because I wasn't sure also when else I will use that paper. Was that what I was saying? I don't even know. I distracted myself. Anywho. So I am now getting everything glued down, and I'm punching out using that specialty paper. I am punching out a banner, so I have those banner strips below and the main photo on the left, and then kind of below the whole area on the right, or spanning across to the right-hand page. I'm just cutting them. They don't end up even, but they end up good enough that I can kind of tuck the one and hide the fact that it's not perfectly even. What am I doing? Oh, gluing that strip down. So I got everything glued off camera because I didn't want to make you watch me do that. So I got that all glued off camera. And so now, because none of the other papers are going to be spanning across, now I feel like I can cut it apart. So that's what we're doing. I'm so sorry that I'm making all this noise. Okay, I will try to focus. All right, so I'm getting out all the ephemera and trying to figure out what I want to do from my little clustery bits that I have going on the left-hand side of the title and other places. Oh, I just found it. Okay. Sorry, I found something I've been looking for. I've been looking for that. I need to go through this stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will stop trying to multitask now. I really apologize. You know, as a mom, you only have so much time to do things, and today is one of those days, and I'm trying to multitask while I do a voiceover, and clearly I'm not telling you anything I'm doing. But nothing I'm doing is super rocket science-y, so... Oh, so I'm onto my title. So I've decided there's a couple LA Studio stamps I need to always have at the ready. The Everyday Tab Stamps has amazing, perfect, everyday use type phrases. The word circle stamp, because who doesn't like a circle word, like in every type of word and sometimes shapes that you would ever need. And then these ones that are the Jane alphabet stamp. It's a small stamp, but not tiny. So for titles, for doing those little words like for, the, as, it, that, there, that kind of thing, perfect. So I loved this sticker, Perfect Day, and I saw that in the ephemera pack there was a little ephemera piece that said grateful. So I thought it was perfect to do grateful for this perfect day. So I'm going to stamp for this, and because I thought there were, that's another thing that would be nice, like little alphabet stickers or little phrase stickers that are just all those like helper words, if that makes sense. That would be awesome if somebody could come up with that. But yeah, so that is what I am doing, is just stamping the for this there. So it's going to say grateful for this day. And I love that alpha. And now I'm playing with all the other ephemera, getting things moved around. You can see I have kind of things scattered everywhere that I'm not going to end up using. But I am loving this black and white floral, and I wish there were more in this pack, but I have the stamp set. So I'm going to stamp myself some. I figured add some more stamping, and I really like this tag. So there's a tag element on the sketch. I don't have a ton of tags in this, and I don't actually mind not using tags. Sometimes you can just layer up 2 little cards if you want the same effect, or just create another embellishment. So I'm going to cut that tag in half and create 2 tags out of it and put them over on the right hand page. And then the left hand page, I'm just going to use that rainbow journaling area, put a little bit below that right hand photo, and put another bit up on the left, also with that other little ephemera bit that says little moments, big memories. Perfect for this. I found also, all the little florally bits, all the butterflies that were in the collection, and I'm bringing them out and just creating little clusters. I really love the way the cluster on the right looks with the flower, and then now by that butterfly popped out, swings up on foam, and then that circled yes, love it. And then my cluster that goes along the photos on the left looks and turns out looking pretty cute. I actually could add another little branch over there, maybe. I could stamp another one. But I love the way that looks. Yep, turned out super cute. And then the one butterfly, I didn't like the sentiment on it, so I'm going to use this cute one-of-a-kind ephemera piece that I really, really love and put that on there instead. At least I think it's an ephemera piece. It almost looks like it's a layered sticker, which is crazy. I don't think it is. It's in the ephemera. Yeah, no, it's just cardboard. Just the way it's shiny and like not shiny. And put that on the other right hand. So I've got a lot of the pastel-y butterflies over on the left hand page for some reason and not on the right. But either way, I love the way it looks. I love the balance of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and stamp a couple more of those flowers. They're a little bit smaller than the ephemera piece, but okay. And then some of the leaf sprigs. So I'm going to do that. And yeah. The only thing I also added off camera is some black Nuvo drops, little clusters kind of on the outside in the white area of my page, just to add a little bit more of something. I really like Nuvo drops. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Loving all of it. Hope you guys are liking this. But yeah, Brave and Bold has some very interesting patterns, but also some very fun patterns. So I would highly suggest you try it out, even if you get a sampling. And that's why I like the paper pads, because they're kind of just a sampling of the collections sometimes, and not necessarily the entire thing. And that way it just gives you a little bit of it, and you don't feel like you're having this whole collection, that because there's there were so many good things in all the new collections, I just couldn't choose. So I decided, you know what, let fate choose for me. Just get the paper pads. What I have is what I have, and you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, right? That kind of thing. So yeah, once again, I apologize for rifling through things and not really voicing over as I was going. But I found something I was looking for, and actually I'll mention that here in a second. So I'm going to, before I show you the close-ups, I'm going to give you a little show of what I did in the pocket pages, because I didn't do them on camera. Okay, so before I show you the close-ups of this lovely 2-page spread, I wanted to show you the divider that I made for in between, that I have all the other individual photos of the butterflies in. You can see it better when it's at an angle, and the light doesn't glare as much. But basically, I just took some black cardstock, cut it all by 4x6, and then just kind of made a little embellishment with at least a label of some kind. I journaled about all the different butterflies and flowers we saw, and then this side is also more of them. And I have, I believe, the pamphlet we got at the butterfly exhibit that tells us what they all are. I just have to find it. I'm pretty sure I saved it. I hope I didn't chuck it all. I mean, that would have been, klepto of me, but at the same time, I'm a scrapbooker. I save that stuff. So I just have to find that, and then I'll label it with all the different kinds of butterflies that they are. But that'll go in the middle of this in my album. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for another Tuesdays in the Attic. Bye!